Welcome back to the second match of the showcase series we got going on. I believe we have Dex versus Negative Ping. You're going to see Galaxy, Vengeance, Aptitude, and their fourth, and Reaper making a reappearance right here, coming back into the showcase match series that we have going on. We're going to see Negative Ping coming in here for the first time. We're going to see Delusion, Speculate, Redeemer, and Cold Sunny. New team that's kind of formed. Falcon's just now connecting. Don't think he's in broadcaster mode, so he's going to be a little bit limited in what he's going to be able to do. But for right now, we're going to go and hop on board with Cold Sunny to start off this one using his Vector with a nade. Let's see what he can do to start off this game, as we do see a pretty standard break coming out of both teams. One team appears to be stacking green, however, in Dex right now. We're going to see what they're doing to hop on this B flag immediately, actually. There's going to have players all around it. I believe that is going to be Galaxy Underground. We're going to see Aptitude on this B flag right here, picking up one. Oracle mode showing where these players are on his map, as they're going to go ahead and go push for the home flag. I believe they're pushing for the enemy home flag. If they are spawning, they're going to be one player at A to beat. I believe that's going to have to be Speculate right there. Speculate left at A to defend it by himself. Two players going to be pushing in. He will pick up one. Let's pick up one more right around the corner. We'll get the knife at A. Speculate with the two-piece right there. Now, if you're watching this, how are you feeling about this break coming out of our friends over on Negative Ping right here?
Oh, man, I tried to leave so I could join broadcaster, dude. You're going to have to solo cast my bad.
Okay, I could solo cast. No big deal. I just didn't know if you're in here or not. Staying on board to Speculate right here, hopping on this B flag. Nothing really too exciting happening, as well as his teammate right there trying to pick one up with him. He will pick up that player coming from underground, as well as his teammates trying to stay up right now, as they're off to a brilliant start right here. Picking up, almost picking up the three-piece on mid-street right there. Going to go switching over to Galaxy right now, who does pick up a kill. Blue Street looking for two players on B. Finds one more, going to be one more to beat, and a player flanking him from green. If he can pick up both, unfortunately can't find the second one, as Vengeance is hopping on B out of frustration, it appears. Aptitude deciding to hold A and wait for the enemy to run back, because they are not getting any kind of advantage right now. I'm not really sure what the point of swarming C is, but we're going to see it happening coming out of Negative Ping right here. Redeemer pushing for C, hopping on board with Redeemer as a player will spawn right in front of him. Easy kill right there, shot in the back, and go ahead and hop on this C flag. Nobody looks like they're going to be contesting right away. We'll have to cut. The enemy's going to be hopping on that A flag. One player is going to be on B. I believe that is going to have to be Vengeance right now. We'll pick up one, almost a two-piece on B, as his teammate Reaper, I believe, catches it. Two Blue Street will be shut down, leaving Aptitude to go back and defend B. Can't find either player right now. Looks like he's about to be shut down, but running around this corner right here by Delusions after picking up one. Hopping on board with Redeemer right now is currently 8-4 after getting knifed by Vengeance right there. Hopping on board with Speculate now, who's currently 6-3 with two captures. Player rotating back to try and pick him off this A flag, and does. See what Cold Sunny can do to push his way towards a player right in the middle, but he can't get enough shots into him to get that kill on A. Left to try and get a kill at B and to get this B flag back in their control. He will get the assist from Delusions on that one, hopping on this B flag. That is two players there, making it a 5-second capture. Should be able to get this cap. However, they both go down on B. Hopping on board with the Reaper right now is currently 3-8, going to be flanking this snake area, potentially overextending to the enemy home flag. However, two players are going to spawn right in front of him and shut him down very quickly. Let's see what Redeemer can do right now, as he's 9-6 with two captures. Two players on B Dom. He does get hits and stuns into one, and will not be able to wall bang him just enough. Redeemer going to be able to turn this player. Unfortunately, can't land enough shots, as this player's going to be flanking this research area, and we'll be able to shut down Redeemer right here. Hopping on board with Pokey, Speculate right here. Going to try to put some shots down range in this green area. He's shut down. It's going over to Dex Aptitude. Currently top of Dex, actually Vengeance. We'll go ahead and take over that spot, switching over to Vengeance. We get shut down as well, switching on over to Galaxy on B-Dom right now, picking up one. Looking for another one on B-Dom. Can't seem to find anyone around him, as there are going to be players on A. Going to have to rotate back. Looks like they're making a little bit of a lapse of judgment, sending too many people back to this home flag. However, we do see Galaxy providing the help that is needed to go ahead and get this A flag, as a player is turned on, as you saw from Galaxy's point of view, on that A flag. Vengeance going to be able to start capping this solo right here. Let's see what Reaper can't do to find his way over to B-Dom. Is he going to need to get there if he wants to save this flag? Looks like there's going to be two players on. He's going to have to win at least one gunfight right here, and will not find Delusions right there. Let's go and hop on board with Delusions. I haven't been given enough credit for what he's been doing on this OBJ work so far. He's been doing great things. Player right in front of him in Vengeance is 3 dead in favor of Negative Ping. All players are respawning back green right now. Delusions looking for kills. He should be able to pick up at least one right here. Picks up one, as well as two. Two more players right in front of him. This could be big right here. Player will flank him, however. Two-piece only right now, as Vengeance going to have to win one more gunfight right here if he wants to get over to this B flag. However, Redeemer will hit him with the flank. Currently 12-9 with 3 captures, holding them in this nasty green spawn trap, because they're going to go and start spawning underground. leaving a player on A to try and get that neutral, and does. Not sure who that was. We're going to see Redeemer just holding down B flag. They're going to be pushing on over towards A. Speculate, actually, is pushing over to A. Let's see what he can do to save this. He will get that kill on A. Good job by Speculate right there. Looking to do a little bit more on this A flag. Let's see what he can do to kind of try and get this capped right here. Player will be coming from right above him. This should be a pretty easy play for the player above him. He will get that kill fairly easily. They're going to need those points right now, too. Vengeance right now, getting this cap, looking for a player to push up right in front of him. He will be shut down by Redeemer, actually. And if you're negative ping right now, you're looking at your kills, and you're pretty happy. You're 3 positive, 2 positive, 2 positive, 1 negative. Not bad, in my opinion. Falcon and Talent, since you guys joined late, what are you thinking of negative ping's performance so far?
I mean, I played them once before in a little pickup tourney, like for nothing like too big or anything like that, and really, they really are just, I don't know, they're dominant online. Like, I mean, not saying they wouldn't be good on LAN or anything like that, but they just really do melt, and that's where they get the name Negative Ping, I guess. But they're actually a really good team and probably really underestimated, and I think if they really stuck together, they could be a pretty dominant team.
For sure. I mean, it's all about building chemistry with those players that are very tough to kill, tough to beat, very... it's just when you have a squad that can play very well together with that kind of they have chemistry, and they haven't been playing for that long, as we're going to see 2 down in favor of negative ping. Redeemer's going to pick up 1 kill on B, and does. 1 player pushing blue tree is going to do that kill from his teammate, and will. But negative ping all dead in favor of negative ping right there as well. There's nothing that seems to be working right now for Dex. We just continue to watch our friend Redeemer sitting here on B Dom. If you're negative ping right now, I would definitely. This is a team worth giving a shot. This is a team that's been together for just a little bit of time now. Fairly new team, fairly new top team in this little community, and this team has been doing very well for quite a while now. Just hasn't been getting the recognition for it. As we do see Redeemer go down on, see us hop on board Delusions right now. Let's see him go down as well. Going over to Pogi, Speculate right here, push up to the enemy spawn, trying to pick a player right here at this caution area. We'll pick up 1 with the help of his teammate right there. 1 more at this tractor as they are losing B. We're going to see Pogi Speculate rotate on over to C. Up to 1 of these Dex. Dex Gaming cannot seem to find their way over as Galaxy will pick up that kill. Let's hop on board Galaxy right now on C. He will get this capture fairly easily. Doesn't appear to have any challengers on that mini-map in the top left. Let's see what these players can do to find their way back into B, as the lead has just been too substantial at this point to be climbed out of by Dex Gaming. Let's see what Aptitude can't do to try and save B, as he will go down, courtesy of Delusions. Let's see what Delusions can do to pick up a player in this green room. Decides to chase and will spot that player, taking him out, leaving B in their control. Nobody challenging right now. However, they are trying to regain that top nest control, which I think is very crucial on Sovereign Dom. Nest and Green Shirt are pretty much the only 2 places you really need to control in order to get that B flag, as he is going to be hiding underground right now. So let's go switch on over to Redeemer right now. He's getting tagged up by somebody around the snake areas. They're just trying to hold down this nest area as well as snake, and they will pick up 1 Dex. Will finally find a player on an OE that they need to get, and Aptitude needs to pick up the 2nd kill right here if he wants to go big for his team. Will not find that 2nd player. Decides to hide, and we'll get the assist for it. Good move to go ahead and push towards A, but he looks like he's going to shut down from their caution. Maybe playing a little bit too more kill oriented. We just see Reaper right now definitely struggling for Dex at 9-21 with 4 captures. I'm not familiar with Dex, but I definitely know that they were a solid team in the showcase match that we watched. I believe they actually won. Hopping on B right now is Reaper, currently picking up the double-digit kills as he's 10-22. 18-19 is Galaxy right now with 4 captures. Let's see what he can't do to push his way on over to B. Needs to pick up this kill right in front of him, and will not. Just horrible timing on his 4. No, turns on Delusions. Delusions, sit down. Let's switch on over to Cold Sunny right now. 21-16 with 4 captures. And just overall, the aggression of these negative ping players is just something to admire. Falcon, you were talking about aggression earlier. And in terms of this negative ping team, do you think it's... I think it's definitely working for them, as you can see from the score in the Sovereign Domination game right here.
I think that timed out, but I can speak for him. Yeah, I was watching them, and I love this team's aggression. Like, if once they get the chem down and get those synchronized aggressive pushes, they'll be dominant. Like, just watching them each individually, I love how they always go for the neutral and just never stop after the 2 cap.
You're right. They literally never stop. There's a minute left. They already won the game. I believe they already won the game. And you just see the constant pressure being implemented by this team at all times. They just refuse to do anything else except for try and get up in your faces. We do see them go ahead and hop on B yet again. I believe they get that. And Cold Sunny left to defend B by himself. And this is the play I like to see. Cold Sunny is able to he can defend B all by himself and picks up the 3-piece right there with the MTAR. It's just the knowledge of all these players and their predictions, and it's been pretty good timing in general too, but their predictions on where these players are going to be going and how to deal with the situation has just been pretty admiring and remarkable to see, I guess you could say. And we do see Delusions picking up a two-piece right here. Let's hop on board Delusions right now. 28 and 20 with 7 captures. 2 players right in front of him. Will get shut down. Teammate can't pick up the kill either. Redeemer goes down, leaving Cold Sunny to back and defend B yet again. It's just these situations where they can go 3 down, and Cold Sunny can continue to just slay out for his team on this B flag as he's left in a pretty much a 1v4 situation at B, and he has to pick up one more kill to save it. Won't pick up that kill. However, it does not matter. As they're going to go and take this map 1, Sovereign Dom, fairly easily. It's going to be a substantial lead for this negative ping squad. After this first map, what are you guys thinking of the chances for Dex to even take a map off negative ping?
I can see them maybe taking the blitz.
Maybe the flukiest game in the game.
I know that Sonny and them, they're really experienced with S&D. I don't know how strong it is, but I know Redeemer used to play with Evolution. They're very strong S&D. Sonny, I see him always on GBs. I think they're strong.
Definitely, especially when they're so kill-oriented. You only see one person going negative on that entire team and speculate, but it's not like it even matters. They were just so dominant in their terms of slaying throughout that entire game, leaving a player to go 16 negative. It's just the slaying ability on this team is just, it's incredible at this point. So right now we're going to go ahead and head into a little bit of a break. When we come back, we'll have the S&D All right, heading back in to the second map of this series in the showcase match between Dex Gaming and Negative Ping. Now, Talents, after that first map, who do you think is going to go ahead and take this S&D? Is it going to be Dex? Are you going to see a little bit of a fight from them? Or are you going to see Negative Ping just dominate as they did in the first one?
I think it's no ping, right? Or that's what they're
Negative
called?
Ping.
Negative ping. I think Negative Ping and Dex, I think it'll be close at the beginning, but later on, I think the ping team's just going to run away with it.
I want to see what Aptitude can do. Let's see what Aptitude can do right here for Dex Gaming. I want to see how they have their break on S&D, turning Oracle mode on, and that mini-map in the top left corner of your screen. We're going to see what these players are going to be starting off. Looks like Aptitude's going to be using an Overkill AR. Everyone likes Overkill now. It seems to be an S&D favorite. Redeemer will get a pick with the sniper rifle. Player challenging Fire Alley in Cold Sunny, but Aptitude will go ahead and clear him up very quickly. This is going to be oh no, it's a 2v2 at this point. You do not want to give it that pick when you're on defense. It's left with Aptitude and Galaxy in a 2v2 situation between Redeemer and Delusions. Delusions with your bomb right now. Let's go ahead and hop on board Delusions right here. I want to see what Delusions can do. Currently 1-0, spots a player, Owens 2 will be able to pick up that kill. Runs out of ammo. Oh, but his teammate will clean that up. Good play by Redeemer to trade that kill. Player's going to be on the A-bomb in Galaxy, but he will be shut down by Redeemer's pistol. This should be an interesting kill cam to see right here. Oh, good shots going down by Redeemer. Just simply outgunning Galaxy with that pistol for your final kill cam, picking up 3 that round on the defense. Let's go on over to our friends over on Dex Gaming yet again. Let's switch on over to, I'd say Vengeance right now, using the sniper rifle pistol combination. Let's see what he can find. Looking for a pick, top crates. He doesn't seem to see anyone at the moment in this bottom Owens area. However, there's a player second Owens and a player on that middle right train. It's up to him to try and find a pick, as Reaper will pick up 1 on Redeemer right there. Negative Ping down a man on defense. Definitely not how you want to start it off, as they're going to be able to play a red 3. That is a pick that is very possible for Vengeance to get if you can just spot that player up there. However, Pogi Speculate will take out Aptitude right there, leaving it in a 3v3 situation as they do trade that kill eventually, leaving Vengeance right now. Vengeance is my X factor right now. If he can find this pick in red 3, he should help them win this round. They get red control fairly easily. Looking for him to... he will not spot that. There's no way he's going to find that player anytime soon. So let's switch on over to Galaxy right now, who has a better chance of finding a player at this point. Seems to be looking out towards red 3. They're playing it pretty slow. And now, if you're Aptitude right now... if you're Dex right now, do you think you'd be getting a little bit more aggressive, Talents?
Yeah, you have the main advantage. I'd be pushing into that red and trying to get that A-bomb down right fast as possible.
Obviously, there's a player sitting in that fire alley just down toward that bomb, but you'd rather get red control and be able to rotate the bomb to B then get stuck in this 1v1 situation here when it could have been just get red control fairly easily, as Vengeance is left to go try and find this kill on Cold Sunny. And Cold Sunny misses a knife in Vengeance.
Oh, he does.
Oh no.
Lots of pistol action.
That was a pistol. Oh, that's just a missed knife by Cold Sunny right there. Final kill cam coming out of Vengeance. Now, we were talking about how they should have been playing a little more aggressive from the start, but I guess it seemed to work out for them in the end anyway.
Yeah.
Both teams now winning their offense, which is something you don't see on Freight very often. Let's hop on board with Cold Sunny right now, currently using a silence vector. I mean, it's a really wacky kind of game if you're both winning your offenses on Freight S&D. We're going to see Cold Sunny getting aggressive right here. I'm looking for Cold Sunny to... Oh, sorry. I don't mean to interrupt. You go ahead, Talon.
Lately, later as this game's progressed, I've seen a lot of teams lately starting to win their offenses, just adapting to the defense.
I mean, the defense is so stacked, and I'm not sure if the skill gap is closing towards the end of the game or if it's more of a term of just... it's just...
All prediction based.
Yeah, it's prediction based at this point, and they're all doing very well, as we're going to see Cold Sunny pick up your final kill cam on Aptitude right there, winning yet another offense, forcing Dex to have to answer back right here. Teams are definitely adjusting to the whole idea of, I don't know, Freight offense has definitely been a little bit more fluky than it has been in the past.
If you get a teammate in that owns, it literally gives you like a 50% better chance of winning your offense. Like you can do so much from Owens. You can bring the bomb anywhere pretty much once you have that control.
Owens control and red control are really the only two places you need to control on offense if you're making a move towards this defensive side. If you control either of those buildings, pros like to say if you control that Owens door, like the front and back Owens door, as well as the red door, you pretty much win the entire game. And I agree with that. I mean, those are the two easiest places to break into the defense and win those gunfights. If you control either of those, you should have a pretty easy time, either A, getting your bomb down, or B, winning that defense. Hopping on board with Delusions right now, currently at 3, 5-2 with a plant, looking for a pick. Looks like he's just going to be playing it pretty slow. I said we hop on board somebody who's moving maybe a little bit more Redeemer, picking up one snipe. Let's see what he can't do to find another one. There's going to be one player top white right in front of him with a sniper. Most likely a sniper overkill, as we were talking earlier about those real changes, making snipers a little bit more prevalent, I guess you can say, in this game. This player is top white, and Reaper, just good shots going down on Redeemer right there. Good prediction, as we're going to see Delusions and Cold Sunny. Cold Sunny picks up one, left in a 2v2 situation. Reaper left with the bomb. Let's go see what Reaper can do. If you're a Reaper right now, do you play for kills, or you just kind of... well, I guess he didn't do either at that point as he shut down by Delusions immediately from Red 3. That's definitely a situation where I would have played for a kill with 20 seconds left. I'm not necessarily trying to win the round.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure. I mean, both these teams like to win their offenses, except for they were not able to answer back that time. Looks like they're going to have to win a defense right here. Let's go see the offense. Let's go watch Delusions right now. It's currently on a 2-point spree, 6-2 with a plant going on right here.
I know.
All right, so Talents, who do you think is going to end up taking this S&D? We're going to see a comeback, or we're going to see just complete dominance out of negative ping as before?
I think Dex will pull off a few rounds here, but in the end, I think they're just going to start running away with it. It might go 4-3 maybe, I think, the closest it'll get, based off the way this team's playing.
I mean, negative ping overall, they just seem to be a dominant squad. I haven't personally played against the full team with a full squad. I played them with the pickup team, and I mean, their name sometimes holds true to what they do, as we do see Delusion have one kill right there. I remember the struggle with my internet playing against guys like this. It was impossible at times. We were going to see them pick up yet another round, making it 4-1 with Redeemer with the snipe. It's just, I'm not saying that like internet is the main factor, but they're just so smart in general as well. They're a new team, as we said before, and they're just able to make the plays and predictions that other people can't.
Yeah, I completely agree. Yeah, connection does, like, in a way it helps. I think it helps, like, it gives you more of those kills that you shouldn't get, but really I don't think it changes that much. Like, if you're lagging, I guess, yes, it changes a lot, but, like, compared to like good internet, it's not that big. Not that big of a deal.
No, I mean, obviously good internet helps, but not necessarily as much in search, which is why I think that this could go either way. But Illusions just seems to run right past the player crates right here and should be chased. We'll be taken out. Let's go and hop on board with Redeemer. Currently he's in a sniper rifle, just no scoping. No scoping the wall. Maybe he's AFK. Coming right back, hitting that right trigger on accident. Well, I'm looking for a Redeemer just to sit in the corner yet again. Okay, there we go. We have Redeemer moving now. It's just bad timing on his part as both players are just in places that if they just cross, they're definitely going to die because Redeemer has just been on point with that sniper rifle today. As I say that, he does miss a shot. Let's go on over to Vengeance right now. He's currently 4-4, planting the bomb. As Talent said, he says he's going to get as close as 4-3 if he can get away from this player. Chasing him, and he will not.
I love this Dex control. They have the red control. They have all eyes on bomb. As long as they just play time.
I mean, if you play time and you hold red in this game on S&D when the bomb is down, you pretty much win the round. If you hold red, you win the round. We do see Dex win this round. We do see Aptitude picking up your final kill cam on Redeemer, who is stuck. That was just perfect. Call of Duty timing at its finest right there as he does decide to pop up at the exact time that Redeemer will be running around that corner. Who do you want to hop on board with on this negative ping squad right now?
Redeemer.
All right, let's go look at him
snipe. I find that both these teams in S&D, when they pull out a sniper, they don't run the overkill, which I like to watch. I like to watch some of the pistol action. As he gets first.
We do see Vengeance get the first pick of the game right there. Especially going over to Cold Sunny. And as you said, I do like when snipers tend to not use overkill, not because I'm not a fan of overkill in the game. It's just because overkill is more, I don't know. It's just when players are able to like, I'm not sure if you've played against Amnesty in S&D, but he's a fan of just using quick draw on a pistol. Yeah. And he is a god with a P226, and that's when I like to watch players, watch snipers in this game a whole lot more. As Reaper's going to pick up Cold Sunny.
I said 4-3.
He did say 4-3. Talents, you're kind of scaring me right now. You are kind of scaring me. You said it'd get as close as 4-3, and negative ping should be able to win this out right here if Talents' prediction is correct. We're going to see Pokey speculate, step it up just a tad if his prediction is going to hold true. And if it is, I'm not sure what to say, Talents. You hop up in the casting booth, and the first thing you say is 4-3, your first prediction. And if it's held true so far, let's hop on board with this Dex squad to see if they can't make an entrance. See what Galaxy can do, kind of struggling a little bit at 2-6. I swear, Talents, if you're right, I'm honestly going to be a little bit worried. I've made predictions. I got people off by kills by like 1 or 2, but I've never made like 4-3 and then win it out. That's really specific. As one player does go down for Dex. Looks like Galaxy's up in this top white area, 2-6. Another one goes down in Aptitude. There should be Galaxy decides to run away. That's pretty smart play by him. Opening up underground. This player will be pushing white from negative ping as Redeemer picks up yet another one. Galaxy trapped in top white, nowhere to go. Players all around him. They're pretty much just going to swarm him at this point.
If you can find that kid at the white door.
Oh, now you're just shooting.
Clutch this.
Oh, no. Oh, Redeemer. Good play by him. One more round, and Talents is right.
Easy predict.
Easy reads coming out of Talents right here in the casting. Making plays in Call of Duty on the battlefield and comes up in this casting area and can do the same thing right here. Let's see. I want to see. I kind of want to see what Cold Sunny can do. He likes to get aggressive with that silence vector.
I like watching the silence vector.
It is kind of interesting.
We'll use it.
It's not something you see all the time. It's definitely more of a silenced MTAR game if you can use a silencer in this game. But people seem to be a fan of the silence vector as well. I've never personally used it in a competitive game. I believe I tried it out in a private match or a pub one time, maybe just some 8s or something.
I feel like it takes away damage.
It definitely does, especially with a gun with no range, as Cold Sunny will pick up one right here. The Vector tends to have a little bit less range than I believe how the MTAR did. It just felt like the MTAR shot, which is a whole lot easier to control at a range, which made it a better gun in my opinion. And I really wish they would actually bring back the MTAR, maybe even it with the Vector, because we definitely see more MTARs than Vectors at that point. At least that's what I think.
I love the Vector game.
I do like Vector, as we do see Talents get the prediction.
I called it
100% correct. Oh my goodness. Talents, are you staging these games? Is Talents calling these games? Is he staging them? I think Talents might have put some money on negative ping right there, winning 6-3 after it got to a 4-3 at one point. So after that, we're going to see negative ping up 2-0. we'll be talking more about Call of Duty related topics. In the next map, we're going to go and switch on over to what should be, I believe, Warhawk Blitz again. So we're going to go into Warhawk Blitz. We're going to go and take a little break right here. Welcome back to the second showcase match of the night. Right now we have Negative Ping versus Dex Gaming. I'm currently casting with Talents. However, they did just kick him out of the game. So right now, until Talents joins back, it looks like I'm going to be sitting here casting this game. So Talents, if you have a prediction for this game while you're trying to join back, who do you think is going to take this one?
I think Dex will.
You think Dex is going to take the blitz?
I don't think they'll necessarily slay them, but I think they're going to win off sneaks.
You know, it's not a bad idea, seeing this Blitz is the game where you don't necessarily need to slay, unless it's Freight Blitz, at which point that is the one map I think you should outslay the other team on for sure. Let's see what Delusions can do. Delusions is going to go ahead and push up towards this loading area. We'll go ahead and get a knife. We do have Talents now in the game. Since he's on the Dex side, let's go see what's going on with Dex. This we do see Galaxy trying to pick up a cap right here. He's currently on top of the 18. Player right in front of him needs to pick up that kill, but he won't, and he will get shut down.
Oh, the choke.
The choke is real. Needs to look for that kill on their base a little bit. That's where that whole, just the smarts of the game come into play at that point. It's when you can know when to pick up a kill, know where the enemy team is spawning, and know when you have to make a play, and when you can just go for the cap. As you see a knife coming out of Vengeance right here is currently 2-1. Will be shut down, however. Galaxy left alone to defend the base, and he will pick up at least one kill, which is all he really needed to do.
Right there, that's when I would run for the cap. I would just run to their base.
That's the play you need them. I mean, that would be a little bit less predicted. I see. It feels like more people tend to cut back more now than they do just run straight for things.
Yeah.
We'll see a Galaxy right here. Ooh, he should have a cap if he can win this one gunfight, and he will get a cap anyway. Doesn't even look for the gunfight at all. It's going to be tied 1-1 after the trade coming in from Redeemer right there. Two players mid-street. Galaxy picks up one, switching on over to Vengeance right now, looking for this player in his base. Spots him, will take him out, melts Delusions right there. Currently 2 dead in favor of Dex Gaming, and it does appear as though they're not outslaying them, but it is still close, as you said. I mean, Reaper's 1-4 right now, Cold Sunny 1-3, kind of evening each other out at that point. 2-4 coming out of Reaper right now. Did Reaper pick up the 2-piece?
How do you feel about this Dex squad not running an AR?
I think that with a team like Negative Ping and how aggressive they are, I would almost just counter it with 4 subs. I mean, neither team seems to be running an AR right now. However, I believe if one team will pull out the AR, that's when you're going to see the difference in like holding down a lane.
The Reaper pulled one out.
Oh, good. Okay, good. I mean, in the beginning, I liked the idea of just total aggression, and it seemed to work. I feel like they had more map control that way, as Negative Ping was forced to run back to their base and rely on kills in their base rather than relying on kills in the mid-map, which is what Reaper's trying to do right now, is just pick up kills mid-map, and he has to pick up this player running to his base. Otherwise, this will be bad news for him, and he will pick up Speculate. That was a big defensive kill, but Redeemer will go ahead and sleep.
Oh, look at Aptitude. Oh, he went for the knife.
Aptitude. Let's see what Aptitude can see right now as he does knife Redeemer.
Do you agree with what he just did there?
I'm not sure what he did there.
He could have just ran right to their base, but instead he went to cut out.
He went back. All these players just cutting him back. If that was me, I would juke out the kill cam and then run straight for their base if you had to.
On Blitz, I don't like cutout. Like, I just don't really see it as a power position. I feel like cutout is really overrated in Blitz. Like, people use it and they normally lose their gunfights.
It's kind of a death trap, because there's 3 different places they can kill you from. You can either run out and you get shot at from the Gina's Diner area. You can run back towards Back America, and there's going to be a player picking you up from American in that area. It's pretty much a death trap. I just see it as you're trapped in that corner at that point. Like, look at this player playing the tank right now. I have a feeling that they're going to get flanked or just outgunned right here. He melts Speculate. Never mind. Galaxy right now, 6-5, pushing towards bottom Gina's. I'm not a fan of using bottom Gina's either, as it's just kind of like everyone predicts that one spot over potentially jumping on top of the 18 or running behind it. Galaxy right now currently 6-5 with 3 caps left to defend his base. However, will not find a player. Let's go ahead and hop on board with our friends over on Negative Ping. I want to see Pogi Speculate right here, looking for a player. Top Genius won't be able to find anyone, as Delusions will pick up one. Galaxy picks up Delusions. However, we're going to see what Pogi Speculate can do in this mid-street. He should be shut down by the AR. Or is he going to map him? Oh, no, Pogi Speculate. You cannot do that.
I love how they just pushed out of their base. They pushed every single lane and then double stacked the way they wanted to go.
However, we're going to see 3 dead in favor of negative ping. This is where you got to get towards that mid-map and slay out one more time before you can start setting up on a spawn trap, as one more player is going to be white trucked on a head glitch. I'm not sure why Speculate is challenging these things, but it's kind of funny when you do see players try to do these. I'm not sure if it's just like a intimidation tactic. As we're going to play a white truck, and he will get hit markers into him. That's got to be a little bit scary if you're Reaper at that point, who was one shot from that gunfight. Delusions goes down.
Sunny might be able to sneak a cap here.
It should be a trade then if Sunny gets that, and he will. Currently only up by 2. I mean, they reduced the idea of it being up by 1 as the player's going to be coming from cutout Redeemer. Just bad timing at that point. Let's see what Reaper can do right here, holding down his base. I like watching ARs not necessarily play defense, but just hold down mid-map. You're cutting off potentially 2 lanes if you can hold down mid-map and potentially see where they're running to across mid-map.
Pull up, Touchdown. You see the scoreboard? Like, look at the caps coming from both teams. Like, they're not the one Dex. Look, they look more. They have an OBJ. They have a set person to do that, and the other team they take turns capping. They just run at them.
They just stay aggressive, and I think that's the best way to win Blitz. In general, I mean, when it comes to Blitz, it's not always about outslaying, and that's why getting aggressive is not a bad idea. On Domination, definitely try to see people stay behind that 50-yard line, essentially, until a certain point in the game where you do get 1 or 2 dead, as we are going to see Delusions right now, currently 8-14, kind of struggling right now, but his team is still winning, so he's obviously doing something right here. Blitz is just kind of one of those fluky game modes where it's like, it just, you don't need to outslay the other team to win, as we're going to see this right here, as a cap should go down, leaving Delusions in their base to try and get the spawn trap set up, and he should be able to he will not find anyone, actually. We're going to go and see Cold Sunny running an AR for his team right now, and I like the idea of countering the other team's AR with his own, as Redeemer will go down in the enemy base. Let's go and switch on over to Galaxy. You just see completely aggressive play out of negative ping at all times, and that's really... It's a good strategy in Call of Duty Ghosts. Aggression tends to be the best way to win. And that's why pro teams such as EG tend to be better at this game, just because of the aggression that they like to put on everybody. Pressure is just everything in this game because the spawns are kind of messed up as well.
I love the term, like, it might be a bit rude, but like just shoving it down their throat. Just that's what our team always says. Like, the second we get 2 or 3 dead, we're just like, hey, let's either slay it or just bring it to them. Just go right to their spawn.
Exactly. I mean, we're going to see 2 dead in favor of negative ping right now. Vengeance left to defend his base. And essentially, in this game, slaying is the #1 thing that you can do in order to win this. That's where Vengeance shoots him through that 18. It looks like he might just try. He will be shut down by Galaxy, though. Let's go see what Galaxy's doing. Currently carrying his squad with the only 4 caps on the team, as well as the most kills on the team and the fewest deaths. So just kind of doing everything right now. And it's just... aggression in this game is just literally everything, as we can see. Teams start to hang back more, and that's when you start giving up more caps. 3 dead for our friends over on negative ping. Cold Sunny left to try and defend. However, he's going to go and push up for another cap. And then that's just a good play by him. It's just good recognition of his teammates going down, so he's going to go and try and get a cap right here.
If he finds right here, they have to execute. Oh, that's big kill.
Let's see what Sunny can do. Only has to beat 1 player for the cap, and he will get shut down by Galaxy. Just Galaxy's doing everything right now.
Like, right there, as you saw, they had 3 push to left side, and they couldn't execute, and that's the reason why they're losing. Not being able to execute off those 3 dead, having 3 people on one side, they couldn't even get full 1 cap out.
When you get 3 dead, you just kind of have to cut across the map and take off all your opponent's lanes, and just when they spawn up, they're not going to be as far up that lane as they were before, so you can cut it off. And just kind of weave around the map until you work your way into that spawn trap.
And just that one up right here. If Vengeance can stay alive, you just head glitch in that car. I love.
Flanked by Delusions. Let's go and hop on board with Delusions. Is currently stunned in his own base, maybe by his own teammate. Actually, who's 15-21. Just this team is not outslaying, but they're still winning the game just because Blitz kind of works that way. I was kind of expecting that out of Dex, but they do have, I believe, the more kills here. They should have more kills. Yeah, they do have more kills. It's just we were calling Dex to not be able to outslay them, but it appears as though it's
they
just
can hang with
they can hang in slaying, but it's just not working out. Blitz, unfortunately, the one map they start slaying on is the one map where it doesn't really matter.
I feel like the kills that they're getting aren't that important.
No, they're getting the kills that are the kills in mid map, and they're not working on that spawn trap. Let's hop on board with Aptitude trying to defend his base. Gets shut down. Reaper left last alive in his base. Just going to go ahead and OE. But they're definitely not getting the kills where they matter. It's a matter. I mean, like, I've seen TK play, I believe it was EG on Strike Zone Dom, and they got outslayed by like 15, and they still won that side of Dom just because
Those
flag kills. They would get the 2 pieces on B and they die, and their teammate would cap it. It would not be like they get 2 kills and then they get close to the base and then they die. It's not like that. They just got the kills where they mattered. As right now they're already down by 5. I believe it's going to be mathematically impossible here in about 1 second if they can't get a cap. And it is mathematically impossible. We're going to see a 3-0 lead by negative ping right here. Galaxy has to be a little bit frustrated with his team's performance right now.
Wasn't that the case the last showcase where Galaxy just went completely off some of the maps and just his team didn't really help?
I think Galaxy has definitely been – he's either been on just an amazing play or he's just been playing really well recently. Or the rest of his team seems to be struggling maybe with a chemistry issue. Let's just hop on board with Vengeance to finish out this game right here for the last 10 seconds. I'm not sure what it is, but Galaxy tends to just play a whole lot better than the rest of his team. I think it's up to the rest of their team to work out what's going on between those 3 and I guess solve their little issue they're having right now. So we're going to go ahead and head into our next little break. So we're going to head on in to Octane Dom, definitely a map that involves a whole lot more strategy, a little bit less close-range gunfights, a little more AR play.
I love Octane Dom.
I love Octane Dom. I love watching it. So right now we're going to head into a little bit of a break. When we come back, Talents and I will be casting the Octane Dom. Will we see a 4-0 coming out of negative ping? Or are we going to see a win? At least one win coming out of Dex. Fighting for their lives at this point. Literally, they have to win 4 in a row if they're going to win this series in the second showcase match of the night. Welcome back, everybody, to this next part of the showcase match we have going on between Dex Gaming and Negative Ping right here. So, Talents, who's your player to watch from Negative Ping to start this game off?
I want to watch the OBJ. Which one is running the sub?
Looks like we're going to see Cold Sunny and Illusions running a sub. I definitely like Cold Sunny likes to get a whole lot more aggressive with the sub play, so I'm not going to see him OE more. All right, yeah, let's see an MTAR. I want to see how good Cold Sunny can do with an MTAR, and believe me, he does melt with that MTAR. I have played him when he uses it, and it is quite scary what he can do to me. It's embarrassing at times, actually. So we're going to go ahead and hop on board with Cold Sunny. Hopefully he's not capping this home flag, and he is not. All right, cool. We're going to see some good action coming out of him. See in your mini-map in the top left corner, we're going to see pretty much only one player attack this diner side from Dex Gaming. Should be taken out fairly easily from Redeemer right there. Nobody else will be pushing, so it should be a fairly easy break coming out. Proficiency was in the game here for just a moment, ladies and gentlemen. From no hesitation. We're going to see what Cold Sunny can do to find this player at Motel Bus, and he goes down as well, courtesy of Delusions. And they're already getting on A. I love this push. That was just excellent.
Like, if he gets that kill.
Looks like he'll be naded. Oh, no.
He got the neutral. He did what he needed to do. If he dies, it's fine.
Oh, and he picks up the kill as well. Cold Sunny is going absolutely huge for his team right now, forcing either a diner or a strip spawn. Appears to be a strip spawn right here. Oh, this is not good already.
Do you agree with him challenging? Because he caps A. What do you think a player should do in that situation? Do you think they should just go hide and play the bait them out to hop on their flag, or do you agree with them just running out, going for the kills? Just I capped the flag. I don't need to stay there anymore.
I would definitely. Well, when you have no control of C, which it appears that they don't right now, I would probably start pushing out as his teammate did die, trying to get control of that B area, as they still spawn back strip, even though people are all over strip. For some reason, that's just Call of Duty Ghost for you right there.
That was a good two-piece.
That was a good two-piece by Poggy Speculates. He is going down. Let's go watch Delusions right now. 4-2 with a capture. We do have a loud join in the game, everybody. I think that's probably a good play by him to go ahead and push out of that A flag rather than sitting there and playing the bait game, just because nobody seemed to be pushing A. They're kind of focused on getting the C, as they did get an exit kill in that strip area.
That was good map awareness from him.
That was. Delusions right now picking up one in this gas area. We'll be shut down. Let's go ahead and watch Redeemer right now. Is currently 6-3, holding down this cross to A. And if you maintain motel control, in my opinion, that's the only place you really need to hold on this side if you do have that A dom. If you hold motel, you pretty much control the entire B dom area if you can win that gunfight on those Humvees across the map. At that broken side, Redeemer going to be trying to map somebody, and he will. He picks up Galaxy. Top pawn sign. Let's go ahead and hop on board with Reaper right here using an AR for Dex. picks up one on B Dom right there, using the muzzle brake. We definitely see more of muzzle brakes now, rather than the whole grip thing that used to be about with the Remington. What do you think caused that? Was it just kind of a discovery of a better attachment later in the game, or do you think it was more of the game became more of a long range game?
I honestly think it's like just a pro player uses it. I seen a pro player, I forgot who it was, just started using it. Now everyone adapts. I'm still a fan of the grip, but I think the muzzle, the reason why pros start using it online is because it works really well on LAN, as I've seen from watching the recent events. But I still think that the grip helps more with recoil and accuracy.
It's more of a matter, if you can hit all of your shots with the muzzle brake, by all means, just go ahead and use it. It would be the better attachment. But online, it tends to have more recoil. On LAN, it tends to have like no recoil whatsoever. It tends to be a common theme with the muzzle brake on LAN in general. We do see like pros like to use muzzle brake on LAN, on their Vector even, as it does have less recoil in general than how it used to online. And everyone talks about the game is just better on LAN in general, and I can see that its connection is not a factor really at all at that point, as well as the attachments just working in different ways for some reason. You didn't see that too much of that in Black Ops 2. The game was just kind of balanced out to where you kind of didn't really notice too much of a difference between LAN and online. Of course, the online warriors were less of a factor than in this game, and less of a factor on LAN, if not a factor at all on LAN. Excuse me. I see Delusions. That's Delusions already. They just OE all the time, and that's just, I love aggressive play. It's the most exciting play to watch for sure.
I love the neutral. I wish this game showed your neutrals. The neutral plays such a big role.
I mean, I've seen players that go like 8 negative on Octane Dom, but they're always OEing. They're always getting that flag neutral. And just because they're playing 4C or playing 4A rather than playing for that B-Dom area, they're playing such an important role, causing the enemy team to leave their perch positions on that B flag.
Look at Cole Sunny right here. Go back to him. Look, all the enemies just pushed up, and now he's right on that flag right again, right after they just capped it.
That is an amazing play. It's honestly exciting to watch plays like this. You can't even go for the cap. I mean, might as well only have 15 seconds left. Oh, the God nade coming in from Galaxy. And we do see Galaxy currently leading his team yet again. Has to be pretty disappointed right now. Allowed leaving the game as well. Glad you stopped by, Allowed. So after this first side, we are going to see a 14-point advantage in favor of negative ping. Literally making Dex Gaming hang on for their lives, about to get the 4-0. At this point, what are you saying if you're Galaxy to your team? It seems like he's the leader of this team.
Give it all you got. Just give it all you got. At this point, personally, when I'm down going in the good side, I would normally pull out 3 subs here and just flood Diner and try and push them into that 3 cap as fast as possible.
It is definitely your best bet is if you're on the bad side, especially. I mean, they're on the good side right now, so what you want to do is just try and get, I don't know. If I was them, I would just try and get map control off the rip somehow. I don't care how you do it, whether it's being aggressive, whether it's using ARs. They're not in the right position. Oh, Redeemer. I'm watching Redeemer right now. He's picked up a 2-piece. Looking for a player at the pawn 18. Will not spot him. Whatever you have to do just to get map control off the start, that's all you really need to do. If whatever works for you at that point. As we're going to see Redeemer pick up almost one more player. Delusions will clean him up. I mean, map control is just essential when you're down by too much, as they are losing. B control right now is Pogi speculates left to defend B. As 3 just went down, he's going to go and watch this OE to A as well. It's pretty smart, but he will be shut down by Galaxy. This should be a cap. They got the strip spawn.
No, got the 3-piece.
That's pretty unfortunate, actually, is that the fact that they just got that strip spawn to player Redeemer. We'll go ahead and take out Vengeance right there. Let's hop on board with Aptitude to get shut down. Hop on board with Reaper left to defend B in a 1v3. That's 3 go down, and Delusion says sit down. Redeemer right now currently back strip.
I don't like...
There. What are you saying?
I don't like how this Dex squad, they delay their rotation back. Knowing that there's someone in their base and they don't rotate back is kind of like frustrating to watch. Does that make sense? Like, yeah. they hop on the flag and they're all pushed up still. Like, no one stays back, tries to get that kill and then push out again. And then it just right there put them in a really bad situation, almost got them 3-capped.
And they did just put themselves back on the bad side yet again, which is definitely not your goal when you're given the opportunity to have the height advantage, the better angles on B, and not have to worry about Motel as much. Because Motel, if they cross that 50-yard line and no one is there at Motel, they're going to get that A flag.
This could be game.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this 3-cap's going to mean gamer. If they are put into the 3-cap, and spawning back strip. I'm going to go ahead and call this as a game already. We're going to see a 4-0 coming out of Dex, unless there's some kind of miracle diner spawn sometime in the next 10 seconds and they get a 3-cap right back. I don't think it's going to happen.
This is the most frustrating spawn trap to be put in ever.
I personally do not like the back white spawn trap on Freight Blitz. That is my least favorite one. That is the most annoying. As a player, we'll go ahead and spawn on A here. Motel stairs, 2 of them, 3, all 4 actually.
They got a weird spawn.
That was pretty weird. They were not pushed up in strip, and I've seen players like literally top strip and they still spawn at strip. I think Karma said that happened. Like he was top strip, staring out the window at people, and they just kept spawning right below him every single time. We're gonna see Delusions right here get taken out. Redeemer right now pushing out, trying to get a kill, misses all of his shots on the player on the Humvees right there. In this game, do you think it's smart to run a quick draw AR? Or would you rather run quick draw and ready up, or just ready up?
On host, I would just say run ready up. You put that agility marathon on with ready up, and it just makes you way more mobile. And like host, as in my opinion, I think host helps the team, not just the player.
Yeah.
But if you're playing off host, I would definitely say ready up and quick draw.
Yeah, I tend to use that personally with my AR, just because if I get caught sprinting into a gunfight, there's at least some kind of chance. Or if I know there's a player on a head glitch and I'm on a head glitch, and if I sprint into that, there's still a chance I get that kill, rather than just die instantly by not being able to pick up my gun.
Makes sense.
Oh, 180 no! Delusions! Oh, Vengeance, I am so sorry. That was dirty. Good thing we're watching Delusions right here for the rest of the game, just staring at his body. Caught on stream. Don't worry, Delusions. That'll be uploaded to YouTube sometime in the near future just for you.
Dex has 4 ARs. You can see that they're just playing for stats now.
Yeah, they really want the kills. If I was Reaper, I'd just keep hopping on flats.
Yeah.
He did everything he could do OBJ-wise right here today. Well, wrapping up this game, we have about a minute to go. Heading on into the next series. Have you heard of either of these teams?
Oh, what are their names?
All right, let's go ahead and right back into this. Go ahead and talk about this next series real quick. We do have Point Blank and Sharp eSports Blue.
I don't recognize the team names. You know any of the players' names?
I do not have the rosters with me. I do have the maps, though. We have Dom Freight, Sovereign S&D, Octane Blitz, Dom Strike Zone, S&D Warthog, Freight Blitz, and Dom Sovereign.
I love watching S&D Sovereign.
It is it's a completely different S&D game on Sovereign compared to all the other ones.
I don't like though how that new glitch that people kind of just it ruins the game a bit for me.
Yeah.
You can do a bit more with it, I guess. Like you know the glitch underground where you can see the cross to A on defense.
Yeah.
I feel like it's gonna add a lot more delay pushes until it gets fixed. But for now, I feel like it just sort of ruins the game, ruins the map a bit. But I love watching those B pushes, those shotguns, the odd sniper on that map.
Have you also seen the glitch where you can now plant from bottom porters?
What?
I believe it was a thing that Aerox tweeted last night. He retweeted it. You can now plant from bottom porters if you do something.
Wow.
Yeah, so Call of Duty Ghosts, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go ahead and head into another little break. We're going to hop on board with our friends on these next 2 teams here in just a little bit. I have no idea who these teams are. We're going to have to get a roster of some kind, as I'll be confused. I'm guessing they're both 2 new teams. That's what these showcase matches are for, to show off new PS4 teams, old PS4 teams, good PS4 teams, and I guess bad PS4 teams if you want to put it that way. But there's no really teams out here that play poorly. They're all pretty much close games for the most part.
Good to see these new teams.
It is good to see new teams. I mean, I'm not familiar with Negative Ping, and they just played extremely well. It is 4-0 Dex Gaming, a team that won a showcase match the other night. But Genium versus Critical Impact, that was an exciting series to watch. I've never heard of Genium up until today. And Point Blank Sharp Blue or Sharp Esports Blue, I've never heard of either of these, so it's gonna be exciting for me. I like watching these teams play.